What's going on, guys? RPF Garage here today, and well, we're going to finally got the sander. I got an orbital sander, a 5-inch right there, and we're going to actually just sit here and sand this. I want this buttery smooth. I got, let's see, what grit is this? I got 120 grit, which I would prefer to use 400. I'm actually probably going to go over it with 400, but at the same time, I want to get deep down because, like, on the bumper here is pretty bad. Let's see if I can actually get you guys zoomed in there. Yeah, and that's all over this back bumper. So, gonna go ahead and use the orbital sander with the 120 grit. Then on the spots that I can't get to, being right here because it is a 5-inch, so it's more for the big areas, I'm gonna use the 150 grit with the sanding block because my hand got tired and I got a blister right there. So but yeah, we're going to hook up the orbital sander. I didn't get the glaze putty or nothing today because they were completely out, like completely out. I asked 3 different hardware stores, nada. So there must be a lot of projects going on for car wise because they didn't have nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set you guys up, and well, actually I'm gonna hook up the extension cord first, then I'm gonna set you guys up and do another time lapse. So yeah, here I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up and do a time lapse. So yeah, let's get it. Well, it's actually worked pretty good. We have a little bit of stuff that we couldn't get off the plastic dip wise, but it's taking it off pretty good. You can see the plastic dip right here, but yeah, it's actually working pretty good. I'm gonna have Kenzie use the block, put some sandpaper on it, and go over stuff I can't get. So but yeah, I'll turn the camera back on when I get a little bit more sanded, I guess. So, peace. Okay, so I've been sanding for a little bit. Oh, a lot of it actually. All that powdery stuff came out of that little filtration device thingy. Been sanding for a little bit. Sanding all where all these holes are, so that way my Bondo will actually stick to it pretty good. Can't really feel anything, you know, like actually at all. So got all the holes pretty much. Got my wheel well here, got the holes here. Ooh, okay, it didn't scratch it. Looks like somebody at some point did try to Bondo this. So I don't know, but it's coming along. The bumper has no more of those little scratches that, or those little cracks that I showed you. I mean, here and there it does. We still have to go over it with the hand sander. Did a little bit in here to even out the bumper. There was some scoring in the bumper, like a pretty deep scratch in it. I tried to get out. Where's it at? Right there. Excuse me. Right here. There was a pretty good scratch that came through here, so I just sanded it as best as I could. I'm running out of my discs, so I got this one. Let's see, this one. Yeah, I'm running out of my discs. Pretty hefty here. Yeah, so it's actually going pretty good. The sanding process is, I'm gonna probably have to pick up the rest and sand it with the hand sander, the little block here. So it's going pretty good though. I didn't really want to do a time lapse of that side over there and the trunk and the bumper and stuff. This whole side I did. I didn't really want to time lapse it. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna hurry up and bang these holes out and then go ahead and do that other side. Now time lapse that side for you guys, or this side, so you guys could kind of see what the process has been. Like I said, I'm running out of pads, so I might have to just scrap and use some of those other ones, but we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, we'll start the time lapse right now. Alright, well, unfortunately, I ran out of those sanding pads for my orbital sander, but I got most of them, well, not most of them, but I got those two, that one, then basically this whole back half from the little antenna thing back, and the rest of it I can't get. I was trying to use this to sand, but it's literally gonna take me, forever, like legitimately forever to do this. So I think I'm going to go ahead and tomorrow I'll get like 6 more of those packs. I thought one of those packs would be good enough, especially since it came with like 4 of them. I was like, yeah, you know what, it should be good. I don't think I really need more. I bought some more, which had doesn't say on it, but it only had like 4 on it. So, but I'm going to go ahead and get some more tomorrow and hopefully finish the rest of the car. I did that pretty much that whole side except for the door. I did the door on this side and the mirror as best as I could with having as little sand pads I had. So I started on this side. I finished the bumper, the rear bumper. I gotta sand the front bumper as well because that one's pretty bad, but I got this back bumper pretty good. I have a little bit more to do on this side yet, so yeah, I mean, she's looking pretty good. I'm just gonna take the bumper off because these headlights are way too expensive to screw up. I don't want to take my chances. Even if I taped them up, I do not want to scratch those, because for that set right there is like $400 or $500, and it's actually Japan, straight from Japan. Like, I don't know if you can see right there. If I could focus it, maybe. Yeah, Japan right there. So, those are expensive, and I don't want to get no knockoff brand. I really don't have eBay stuff on this car, believe it or not. The guy before me put a lot of the stuff on it. The kooky taillights, kooky wing, kooky whole front end. It used to be a Zenki, and he got tired of having the Zenki look, which I agree, I don't like Zenkis, but he swapped it with a kooky, and 2 months later he sold it. So I'll give, you know, since the video's done, I'll give a little bit of content for the car itself, but it has, I went over this in my last, wow, has it been like this the whole time? I went over it in my last video. Has the energy quick release. Not sure what the shift knob is. Has some little drifting button thing, MacGyver thing. Has the roll cage. Goes all the way in the back. You guys probably can't see it because it's dark, but right hand drive Sylvia S14 seats, which I'm probably going to switch to S15 seats. But I can't remember what brand these are. I think they're Cosmos. Not too sure. But has Origin fenders. Had Origin rear over fenders, but I took them off. You know, as you guys can see, because I'm filling the holes. It does have a right-hand drive Sylvia S14 hood. This is a hood off of an S14. Has your basic K. I had it KT. It's just, I'd rather not get into it. It has 550cc injectors. Had all the fancy stuff in it, so this is getting thrown out. The motor's bad, so throwing her out. Either gonna go 2J, 1J, or an RB20, but I'm just gonna go RB20. It's cheaper for right now, and it'll get the job done. So, has, I think, 18 by 8.5s in the front, and then 18 by 10.5s in the rear. They look like 18, so. But I think this is gonna wrap up the video. I don't like all that. I tried to reuse some of the sandpaper discs that I had. That wasn't working, so. Yeah, once I do get the Bondo, like I said in the last clip, yeah, I checked everywhere, man. I checked everywhere. Nobody had any Bondo or glaze putty or nothing. And that was three hardware stores, and nobody had anything. So it is actually starting to warm up here. So in this, in North Dakota, like I've said in my videos, it's starting to warm up, so everybody wants to do stuff, which the car's outside, so yeah. But if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this S14 that I'm putting way too much work into, then subscribe. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next one.